What feels like many moons ago, I had the opportunity to be in conversation with a fascinating writer. This is a writer who is able to weave poetry, prose, and illustration all cohesively together in a beautiful way that grabs you from the very first word and does not let you go until you get to the very end. I'm talking about the author Jasmin Kaur, and in episode 17 of Good Ancestor podcast, I had the opportunity to speak with her about her first book, When I Tell You Where I'm Going. I've been a huge fan of Jasmin ever since, and I am so excited to be sharing today that Jasmin is going to be coming back to the Good Ancestor community as we welcome her as the author and book of our next selection for the Good Ancestor Book Club. We'll be featuring Jasmin Kaur's second book, If I Tell You the Truth, as our fourth selection, our June selection for the Good Ancestor Book Club. If I Tell You the Truth tells the story of two women, Kiran and Sahaara, who also happen to be mother and daughter. Kiran is assaulted and left pregnant and decides to leave her home in Punjab, India, and travel to Vancouver, Canada, to study and to start life as a single mother. The story tells of her life as an undocumented single mother, an immigrant, a first-time mother, and the way that she navigates this new life and her own womanhood. And it also tells the story, 18 years later, of her daughter, Sahaara, and how she tries to understand both herself and her mother's stories. This book is one that I want to press into everybody's hands. I know I say that with every book that we feature in the Good Ancestor Book Club, but that's because I'm so privileged to be able to interview and feature so many incredible authors of color who are telling the stories that we want to read. Jasmin weaves together poetry, prose, and illustration, which is amazing. But also, this will be our first YA book that we feature in the book club. And it's a book that is perfect for young readers, but also for adults as well. Jasmin's books have been described as perfect for fans of Elizabeth Acevedo and Rupi Kaur, but Jasmin definitely has her own unique voice, and I love her work and I cannot wait to share it with the members of our book club. If you'd like to join us in the Good Ancestor Book Club as we read this book throughout the month of June, then you can find more information at goodancestorbookclub.com or just check out the link in my bio. If you'd like to learn more about Jasmin, I highly recommend checking out her episode 17 of Good Ancestor Podcast. And if you're looking for a space, a community to be able to discuss interesting and important books with other book lovers and book nerds, then I really encourage you to come join us over on Patreon, the Good Ancestor Book Club. We cannot wait to dive into Jasmin's new book, and we can't wait to have you join us. That's goodancestorbookclub.com for more information.